What's going on, everybody? This is John J Gaming on the mic here, coming at you with a brand new episode of the Coach Grossman Dynasty here on NCAA 14, featuring that college football revamp, of course. And we are out here, man. We are 5-2 on the year. We are taking on a solid Charlotte squad. They're 4-3 with a 1-2 conference record. Lee Corso rocking with us, by the way. They're a solid football team, man. B minus on their end. We're B+, A minus for us. And yeah, very solid football team for sure, man. The University of Charlotte looking to go ahead and try to get things taken care of on a little bit of a losing streak. Lost their last two games to both Tulsa as well as to Memphis. So two very good teams for sure. But that being said, though, this is going to be a good one. I'm certainly excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it as well. And if you are, make sure you go ahead, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you have to be brand new. And with that being said, I'll see you guys on the field for this American Conference game. So let's go ahead and get this thing officially underway. And Charlotte actually is going to get the football first. We did end up deferring to the second half. Oh, actually, no, that's us. Man, I am a little bit of a brain fart there. You know, having similar colors as your opponent, you know, kind of throws you off a little bit sometimes. But we actually we do have the ball here to start this game and getting some good runs to get things going here early. As Ben Archie, you see his stats flash up on the screen from last season. He is going to be someone that is going to be easily surpass those stats if he hasn't done so already, as that is another nice run this time off of the speed option. Managed to go ahead and pick himself up a gain of 5. But we got to show that we can pass this football too as we go forwards. As McLean looks left, looks for Nate Steffens, and that's going to be incomplete. Steve Cummings deflects the pass away. And we'll try to pass this football again. 3rd and 5. McLean looking to the right. We're looking for Nathan Steffens again. But this time the pass is off target. And we have to go ahead and punt this football away. But that being said, though, we do force Charlotte deep in their own territory. Our punter did a fantastic job of keeping them contained. But that being said, though, we do have a face mask penalty. They already got the first down, but Jalen Stokes is going to get them even farther out. So already out of the shadow of their own goal line. They're on the 30-yard line, and they might be getting into USF territory, being marked right around midfield. So a little bit of a sluggish start for our football team, of course, but then looks like Roosevelt McDonald, he has really stepped up. He has increased his role over the course of the season. And now a 3rd and 11 comes because of it. Free wide set. Will Williams looking to the left. Tries to get it out to his receiver, but he straight up drops the pass. So we will force a punt, but then we don't really do anything on our next possession. So we will end up going 3 and out here as well. So here we are, barbecues on the titties, as Charlotte has a chance to put the first points on the board. We'll see if we have something to say about it here on a 3rd and 13. As Williams looks to drop back, got some time, gets to Jenkins, breaks one tackle, but he won't break a second one. And Larry Jenkins will not reach the first down marker. And we force a 50-yard field goal attempt, and that is way offline. That was not even remotely close to being good. As you check in on the studio update, and we got a really big upset that actually just went down. West Virginia, the number 8 team in the nation, falls. And so, if we can take care of business here, that could help our chances to finally get ourselves back in the top 25. We fell out ever since we tried to, oh, what is that throw? Sometimes it's better to be lucky than it is to be good, but oh my goodness, gotta check out this throw real quick. David McQuain actually threw a really bad ball. That could have been intercepted. Defensive back couldn't corral it for whatever reason. And Dyer was able to step in there and get the deflection. So now 1st and 10 coming up as Timmy McClain doesn't have time in the pocket. So Kenneth Estes comes in with a big sack. And it now makes it 2nd and long. Trying to pick up those yards back. And we do, and then some. Able to get it out to Spencer Tate for a gain of 10. So it does at least make it a more manageable 3rd down. We'll see if Timmy McClain can pick it up for us here. As McClain looks around, trying to find somebody to get open. He's going to try to run for the 1st down marker. And he does. Reaching the 35-yard line and moving the chains as well. We sort of had X open downfield, but it was a cross-your-body throw. You know, he's a left-handed quarterback. I didn't want to risk it for the biscuit there, to be honest with you. And we still got the 1st down. So, either way, drive still continues. And we can go ahead and keep going and still doing our thing, man. So, that being said, we got 3rd and 1. Just need 1 more yard to pick up the 1st down. And we will have our first red zone opportunity. We'll see if we can finish this drive strong. Shotgun. Gonna hand it off to Ben Archie. He's got a hole to work with. Archie slice it and dice in. And it's another 1st down for the USF Bulls. As it does end up setting up a goal line situation. 1st and goal. McClain. Look in the middle, but it's intercepted. We were looking for Adam Covington. But the linebacker, gotta give credit to that linebacker where it's due. He did a fantastic job running the route for him. And so, we don't actually come away with any points on that drive. Definitely, that one hurts a little bit. And so does this throw as well, trying to get it out to Scott Morris. And you gotta be kidding me, man. 99 overall quarterback, we're overthrowing him right like that? No way, bro. Absolutely no shot. As Jerome Mayo going to get his hands on the football as well. So, 2 throws in a row for Timmy McClain. And we also saw 2 interceptions in a row. So, our defense now needs to come through and make a big stop for us once again. To make sure the tide does not go towards the Charlotte 49ers. As it looks like it's going to be a carry for White. No, it's actually a pass play for Williams. He's got some time to work with. Throwing downfield, but it's nearly intercepted. Roosevelt McDonald had his hands on the ball again. But a 3rd and long instead. Need 1 more stop from our defense. Williams walking to the right. Trying to get it off to Colin Weber, but nice job breaking on that football. And we will force the punt again. So now we get into the last play of this 1st quarter. Timmy McClain, a little bit cold right now, so we'll go ahead, dump it off to Nathan Steffens. Get our quarterback warmed up again. Just that overthrow, just not a good look. That's how you get your quarterback cold, throwing 2 interceptions in a row. And we played an entire quarter of football. We still not have seen a single score yet. Let's see if that changes here in this drive. So let's go ahead and get the 2nd quarter now officially underway. As we go with the 4 verts till it hurts. But we actually go ahead and dump it down to Adam Covington. He was wide but naked open. So another 1st down for us. As we'll go ahead, trying to set up the screen for Tyler Ray. But Micah Means was able to jump on this football. And that was nearly intercepted as well. So now, 2nd and 10. McClain dropping back in the pocket. Looks left. Finds Spencer Tate on that out route to the left-hand side. Nice little rhythm throw. That does make it 3rd and short. And sometimes in these situations, got to go with a reliable. Got to go with the running game. Ben Archie making some moves upfield and gets us back to midfield again. So for the 2nd time, we are in Charlotte territory, but that hasn't led the points yet. Let's see if we can change that here. As McClain looks over the middle, and Spencer Tate had the ball, but he drops it. Timmy McClain was his, he threw it where he needed to be, by the way, and that's how he was repaid. 3rd and 10 instead. McClain looks right, throws a dot over the right-hand side to Tyler Ray, and plenty of room for him, a 36-yard catch. Would have liked that ball was a little bit thrown closer to the outside so that Tyler Ray had a little bit more room to make that catch. But still a really nice grab either way. As speaking of catches, Steffens, my man got some butterfingers because he dropped that one. Definitely a lot of drops for our guys here early. As we go 3rd and 9, looking for Adam Covington, and he drops it. So 2 consecutive drops means we had to settle for the field goal. We do end up getting the first points of the game, but that being said, though, definitely leaving points on the board between the interception that we had the first time we were in the red zone, and then, of course, those 2 drops that we had that made us take a field goal. So, like 10-plus points that we left on the board. Can't be having that if, yeah, maybe we could get away with it here today against Charlotte, although they are giving us quite a fight despite them not scoring yet. But if we play better teams, man, that's not going to be able to fly. You know, like Temple's having a solid year. Memphis is right on our tails for the East Division title since we got divisions in the American Conference now. We just got to be better on that offensive side of the ball, but we'll see if our defense can go ahead and do some things as Brandon Adams clearly gets a hit on Randall Manning. It's his first catch of the day, and it goes for a first down. As now Williams dropping back over the right-hand side, finds his tight end, and he finds Colin Weber for a gain of 15. As we approach field goal range for the 49ers, they did attempt a 50-yarder. Even though it wasn't accurate, the man can boot the football, so that is something to think about. Let's see if our defense can get a couple of lost plays together so that we can knock them out of field goal range. As another 3rd down coming up, and Manning trying to plow his legs forward for the first down marker, and he's actually going to get it. Another first down for Charlotte, as they're on the edge of the red zone now because of it. 2 tight ends set, one of them going to be moved into motion as Williams facing pressure, and it looks like Dalton Schultz got in there and blew that play up. Trunked over 1 offensive lineman, and then was able to get a nice hit on the quarterback. And that's what we need, man. 3rd and 19. Williams looking to cock it forward, downfield, staying on the line with Brandon Adams, as that was Grady Nugent that deflected that ball away. And the 49ers do end up settling for a field goal. But, you know, despite that, we will end up, you know, seeing this game all knotted up here. Could be one of the last drives of the first half. You never know. Let's see if we can finally get a touchdown on the board as Tyler Ray able to get away from 1 defender briefly. A 14-yarder as Tyler Ray has really emerged for our passing game. Definitely an interesting crop of young receivers for sure. As Ben Archie down the sideline, got some space and is across the 15-yard line in a huge run. And not only that, we also got free timeouts to work with still. As McClain, shotgun, looking over the middle, finds Tyler Ray again. Doesn't reach the end zone, but he does reach the first down marker regardless. And now 2nd and goal coming. As McClain drops back again, looks right as we are looking for, looks like Spencer Tate. But yet, they were able to get somebody over there quick enough. And it now leads to 3rd and goal as Spencer Tate actually hangs on to the football. Touchdown, USF. And the Bulls, man, we take the lead back finally. It took almost a half of football to do it, but somebody actually scored a touchdown. And that will actually be the last meaningful drive of the first half. We're up by 7, but Charlotte gets the ball to start the second half. So let's go ahead and get the second half officially underway, as we do end up seeing the Charlotte 49ers go 3 and out on their first possession. I love to see that. And I love to see this punt return as well by J.R. Bobor. 23-yard return. And our first drive of the second half is going to start in Charlotte territory. So I like where we're going with that. As Ben Archie, he makes the guy miss. That was going to be just a simple little check down and still found a way to pick up good, like 14, 15 yards. That's a really good play by Ben Archie. And speaking of good plays, there's a quick little dot over to Nathan Steffens. Just like that, goal line situation. We just got to finish this drive of a touchdown now. As McClain in the pistol, going to drop back. Thought he had the one-on-one with Tyler Ray, but Newsome won it. And he was certainly baited in that situation. And it's the third interception for Timmy McClain today. Definitely a slow start here, man, as we, just desperately trying to get some sort of offense after another 3 and out. Ben Archie, he might provide it, though, as it's a 60-yard touchdown right down the sideline. And that was a beautiful job of, executing that scramble drill really well. He was originally supposed to just sit, but saw that Timmy McClain was scrambling. He got to an open spot, and it leads to a touchdown for USF. And our biggest lead of the entire day so far as we read it. We read it with Jordan Smith. We just couldn't get there fast enough. I wanted that user pick so badly, bro. But now 2nd and 10, and White, he's got some blocks to work with. He's got a little bit of a convoy too, but he will end up getting caught from behind by none other than Jordan Smith. But the 49ers are in our side of the field. Let's see if we can deny them. 3rd and 15. Williams dropping back, trying to dump it off to James Collin, but not remotely close to that first down marker, though. And we forced them to punt once again. We have a real shot here of establishing control in this game. Really want to start pulling away here in that second half. If we can do that, that would be so appreciated. As now we got a 3rd and short coming up. McClain dropping back, looking to the right. He's going to dump it off to the fullback. That's Chuck Silva. That got something for us there. And a 1st and 10 as a result of it. As McClain going to go ahead, fake the triple option. As we have another drop. Scott Morris. Definitely, it feels like there's a lot of drops in this game, man. Especially on our side of the field. Need better from our receivers, man, as Tim McClain trying to get rid of it. But he was actually hit as he threw that pass. And what could have been, a simple 2nd down could have, instead 3rd and long. McClain's going to make a beautiful throw over to Nate Steffens. But, of course, he drops it as well. Not that it mattered, as we had offensive pass interference on Adam Covington because we were going for the screen. Screen was covered, though. And if he would have made that catch, at least it would have been like 3rd and longer. We would have had a little bit more of a chance to pick up that first down, Stuff like that matters, Like those little things, the little details. That's why we're a good team, but I don't think we're a great team. At least, not yet anyways. But, man, what is there to say about this defense, though? Our defense, though, is at least taking care of business. I would not be shocked if Jim Knowles ends up getting a head coaching opportunity after this season is over. As they try to set up a screenplay, they got Mike White over on the corner, but there was just not enough blockers. We were ready for that screen. And although we do end up going 3 and out, here comes Charlotte, going to hand it off to White, trying to get it upfield. Gets a little 5-yard gain there, as that actually does end up wrapping up the 3rd quarter of play again. It just feels like one of those games where we should be blowing them out right now, but we are still up by a couple of touchdowns. So if we can just win this quarter, we'll win the game. So let's go ahead and make sure that we do just that. 4th quarter now underway, as we'll start off by handing it off to Mike White. And Mike White's able to get across midfield for the first down. He has been electric for the Charlotte 49ers. 130 yards on the ground. As now, 2nd and 7. Williams looking over, finds James Collins on the pattern for a gain of 12. And another first down for Charlotte, but they need to get this 3rd and long. 5 for 15 on 3rd down conversions. Been a struggle, but they're actually going to pick it up, though. And another 3rd down conversion puts Charlotte in business. As now, red zone action. White gonna get it off. No, it's Manning. Except we have Jalen Stokes blow that man up. How about the corner taking on a fullback one-on-one and going for the hammer? You love to see those kind of hits. You love to see that effort. And the 49ers will go for it on 4th down. They need a touchdown here. Williams gets it off to Randall Manning. And while Brandon Adams makes the tackle, it will not be enough to keep him off the field. A new set of downs for the 49ers. As now, White looking for the end zone. Doesn't get there, but gets a lot closer. Michael White now up to close to 150 yards on the ground. But no touchdowns yet, though. But Randall Manning will get a touchdown as they go to the fullback on a goal line situation. And that is something that I'm sure Not the Expert is looking down and smiling on. You know he loves them fullbacks. And the 49ers make this a game officially now, as we're only up by 1 touchdown. But if we can get another touchdown here of our own, especially in response, we can end this game we can basically end this game. You know, nothing's final until the final whistle is blown. But like I said, man, if we can get that touchdown, we can at least make sure that, you know, things are a lot harder for the Charlotte offense, as McClain will take it upfield, getting another 1st down. Actually getting spun down at about the red zone. Let's see if we can do something here on 1st and 10. McClain looks right, finds Spencer Tate, and Tate does the rest. He held the safety, and Spencer Tate was able to get into the end zone because of it. Let's go, man. McClain making the secondary look silly here for the most part in this second half. And that was the exact touchdown that we were looking for. So now all the pressure is on the 49ers, because not only do you need to get a touchdown on this drive, as that is a beautiful run. Jesus, Mike White. Love that they're not just abandoning the running game, at least not completely. They do need to go a little bit faster, though. But yeah, Charlotte, they got to get a touchdown here. Probably get an onside kick, and then proceed to get another touchdown. And that is just to tie this thing up, right? So we just got to make sure we don't get beat over the top. As 3rd and short, we're going to sell out for the run. And sure enough, it's actually a pass, though. Williams over the middle, but it's dropped. The pass ends up being dropped, and Charlotte might be down to their final offensive play. Williams under center, dropping back. Looks to the left. He finds Weber, and Weber makes the catch. It will end up picking up the 1st down once again. And the 49ers just barely hanging on by a thread to keep themselves alive, as they need some big plays from Will Williams now. But facing some pressure, gets rid of 1 defender, and Collins couldn't haul it in. Will Williams did all of that for his receivers to sell on him. You hate to see it. So now, 2nd and 10. Charlotte loading up again, this time finding Ridgeway. But that's also dropped. Defenders celebrating, even though he 100% got burned. As now it's 3rd and 10. Will Williams in the shotgun formation. 3 wide set, tight end. Moved into motion. They got Upshaw looking for the 1st down marker, and he got it. Another 1st down for the 49ers, as they'll rush themselves to the line a little bit here. 1st and 10. Williams dropping back, looking, facing a little bit of pressure, though. Still finds his receiver. Looks like it's Joshua Bates that comes down with the 1st catch of the day. As they go into a no huddle once again. Williams, this time handing it off to Mike White, and Mike White is able to go ahead and fall forward. Basically a goal line situation. Can technically get the 1st down, but it's on the 1-yard line. As Williams looking over the middle, but it's intercepted by Jordan Smith. And how about that for a game-clinching interception? Jordan Smith read it the whole time. And Smith was able, that would have been a catch in the NFL too, as it will end up sealing things. We got some things to work on here. Didn't like how we were on the offensive side of the football. We kept Charlotte in this game longer than we really needed to be honest. We should have blown them out. But a win is a win. We stay undefeated in American Conference play. And let's go ahead and not only check out the stats for our individuals, but for the team as well. So it wasn't, or at least we didn't make it look easy. And at times, you know, the offense definitely had its issues, but we win another one. We end up putting a good chunk of yardage up, spearheaded by our running game. Put up a 191 on the ground, 279 for the air. Charlotte did gash us through the ground once again, 182 and a touchdown, but only allowed 155 yards passing. And the good thing is, we only allowed that one touchdown in the fourth quarter, I believe. So, listen, it's not the prettiest game. We didn't win by any flashy means, but a win is a win and will at least be bowl eligible. So we go ahead and check out the stats for our guys, as Timmy McClain, you know, a little bit of a gunslinger mentality. 17 for 34, 279, 3 touchdowns, and 3 picks. You know, not the best decisions from Timmy McClain. You know, he threw as many interceptions as he did the entire season today. So he doubles his interception count. Drops definitely don't help, but, you know, it helps when you got a guy like Ben Archie, who tore up his defense on the ground once again. 21 carries, 156 yards. Didn't find the end zone, but did have 2 rushes for at least 20 yards, and we didn't fumble it. But again, the drops have been an issue with this team, and it's something that we're going to have to continue to work on. True freshman Tyler Ravo, pretty fantastic day. 5 for 94. Did not get into the end zone though. Spencer Tate, however, even though he had a drop, he did have 2 touchdown grabs, 4 catches for 44 yards. Ben Archie had the biggest play of the game for us, 60-yard touchdown, 2 catches for 74 yards for him. But Adam Covington, you know, and Nathan Steffens, they both struggled today. 3 drops apiece. And then Scott Morris, the only time that we targeted him all game long, he also ended up with a drop as well. So still some things that we need to work on with our passing game that I hope we can fix up since we have bigger games down the line. Now for our defense, the defense did a really fantastic job today. Jordan Smith led the team in tackles. He ended up with 10 tackles in this one, with Eric Houston on the heels with 9. We actually only managed to get 1 sack the entire time, and that was Michael Schultz, who, that was the only tackle that he had all day. He came in as a backup, did his thing, man, more of a run stopper, but he got the job done, and so did Jordan Smith. Only turnover that we had in the whole game that we actually forced, but it did end up sealing the deal and making sure that we got the win. So, you know, we still have some things to work on both sides of the football, but hopefully we can start getting some respect again after we did lose 2 in a row earlier this year. But we are now 8 games into the season. We're 6-2, and we go into our final probably tune-up game in the next episode, because after this game it's going to get a lot tougher. Next time out we will at least play Eastern Carolina, with maybe a chance to do a doubleheader. We'll just have to wait and see what happens there. But in the meantime though, if you guys are ecstatic about the next episode as well as enjoy today's content, do me a favor, man, make sure you go ahead, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as well if you have to be brand new. Shoot, hit me up down in the comments section. I love reading all you guys' comments, good and bad. But with that being said, this is John J Gaming on the mic, signing off. But I'm hoping you're all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.